Look at this. In determinant, some notes we will do first. Singular matrix. A matrix is given and it is called a singular matrix. Means a matrix A is said to be singular matrix if determinant A equal to 0. You can write this type also, determinant A, or you can make the sign of the determinant A. Okay. So here matrix is given, you have to convert in the determinant form, and that determinant you will solve, you will expand, and then you will find the value of that determinant value 0. Then this matrix is called a singular matrix. Otherwise it is called a non-singular matrix. If you get the determinant value is a non-zero value, okay, negative, positive, any real number you can get, then it is called a non-singular matrix. Understand this? In matrix anywhere k you have, and it is said that find the value of k for this matrix is singular matrix. So you will change the determinant and find the value of k. Next is adjoint of a matrix. Adjoint, how we can find? Look here, the adjoint of a matrix A is the transpose of cofactor matrix. Yesterday we have done the cofactor matrix. Cofactor matrix, how we find? We find the cofactor of all the elements, and then this is called a cofactor matrix, and cofactor matrix we do the transpose. This is called the adjoint. And how we can write adjoint in matrix in short form? Adjoint of capital A. Capital A means here a matrix. This is a matrix. And look here, one property we have here. If you have a matrix A and you multiply by adjoint matrix A, or you can write the adjoint A multiply by matrix A, this will be equal to A determinant into identity matrix. This is the identity matrix. Whatever order you have A, the same order will be here I. Okay, that you this type actually we have to verify. A matrix will be given to you and you have to verify this. Okay, look here, if A is the square matrix of order n, A is what is square matrix, and you have to find, and what is the order of this square matrix is n, means n into n. Order is 2 means 2 into 2, 3 means 3 into 3. So this is a order. Then you have to find the adjoint A determinant. Adjoint A, what you find? Adjoint A determinant will be equal to A determinant power n minus 1. So look here, if you have a question and you have to find a adjoint A determinant, you will need not to find adjoint by this method. What to do? You just find the A determinant. What you find? A determinant, and you write the power n. If you have 3 power, then 3 minus 1, 2 will be, means A determinant square will be. If you have here 2, order is 2, then here will be 1 only. 2 minus 1 is 1. Now if A is a invertible matrix, invertible means we can find the inverse, that is called a invertible matrix. If it is an invertible matrix, then adjoint A transpose, or you can have the adjoint A transpose. A transpose is here whole transpose, and here is only A transpose, so both is equal. So this type question means in multiple choice question you can have which one is true, which one is false, that type question is given. There may be given this type, means this is a true here. Here inverse of a square matrix. For this a formula we have to learn, that A inverse equal to 1 upon A determinant into adjoint A. Okay, so first we find adjoint A, and this adjoint A divided by value of the determinant. Okay, this is called we will get here A inverse. For matrices A and B of the same order, if order of A and B is same, then the determinant of A into B, determinant of A into B is equal to determinant of A into determinant of B. जैसे कहीं पर भी ये इस तरह का जैसे अपन को फाइंड करना है और दोनों इसको सेम ऑर्डर की मैट्रिक्स से है, तो अपन ऐसे अलग अलग डिटरमिनेंट फाइंड कर सकते हैं, मल्टीप्लाई करने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है, अलग अलग फाइंड करके अपन उनको मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो यही आएगा। एक्चुअल में ये भी मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चंस के लिए लर्न रखना है, ठीक है ना। और या फिर कोई क्वेश्चन आएगा तो वेरीफाई आएगा, तो वेरीफाई में दिया हुआ होगा ये कि इसको वेरीफाई करो, ठीक है ना। फिर है इफ़ ए इज ए स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स ऑफ ऑर्डर एन, इसका ऑर्डर कितना है, एन है स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स का, तो वहाँ पर क्या होगा, के ए डिटर्मिनेंट इक्वल टू के पावर एन एंड ए डिटर्मिनेंट, ठीक है ना। यहाँ क्या होता है कि जैसे एन ऑर्डर का डिटर्मिनेंट मैट्रिक्स है, तो जब अपन डिटर्मिनेंट में चेंज करेंगे तो हर रो में से के आएगा। यहाँ कितनी रो है, एन रो है, तो एन रो में से के बार निकलेगा। पहले फर्स्ट रो में से एन बार के बार आएगा, दूसरी रो से बार आएगा, तीसरी रो ऐसे बार आएगा। तो अपन यहाँ पर जैसे एक मैं मैट्रिक्स लिखता हूँ, जैसे 3K 5K 7K 6K 8K -1K -2K 2K and 1K. This matrix we have. This is order is 3 into 3. Order is what is? Order is 3, or you can write 3 into 3. Now, if first of all we change this in a look here, this matrix and we change in determinant. And determinant what happened? From each row we have to take common. From each row we have to take common. So we get k into k into k. 3 times we get, and the determinant as it is 3, 5, 7, 6, 8, -1, -2, 2 and 1. Okay, so k how many times we have? K power 3. So order is 3 means k power 3. If order is 2 means k power 2. So order is here n, so k power n. You understand? You can get multiple choice questions. Look here, which type you can get here. Look here, if you given in question that if a determinant is equal to 3 and then find 5a and determinant, if order of a is 3 or order of a is 2, order of a is 2, what we can write by formula? By formula we can write 5 power 2, order is 2, so 5 power 2 and a determinant. A determinant what is 3, so 5 power 2 is 25 into 3, so 75. So 5 a determinant we get 75. So this type you can do in a short method. Okay. Now next look here, there's some more properties we have, that if a and b are invertible matrix, means you can find the inverse. So this type given of the same order, here order should same, whatever order is that is should same. So then a b inverse equal to b inverse a inverse. Okay, so this also you keep in mind. If question is given, then this you have to verify. Okay, and here also adjoint of ab equal to adjoint of, here maybe b, here is adjoint b and here is adjoint a, you change this. Okay, and determinant a inverse will be equal to 1 upon determinant a, both is equal. You can find a determinant of a inverse, or you can write 1 upon a determinant. Look here what happened, if you are given look here, a is given to you, a determinant is given, if a determinant is equal to 2, then find a inverse and determinant. If you get this type question, then what you do, this is same, a determinant you can write, or you can write here a inverse and determinant equal to 1 upon a determinant. Okay, so this you have to find, and this we know here a inverse and determinant is equal to 1 upon a determinant, that is 1 upon 2. Okay, so need not to find a inverse, otherwise if you not know this formula, what happen, you will find first a inverse. If any question is given, a inverse you cannot find here because this is given, so you can write direct this. Now a matrix A is invertible. When it is invertible? When it is a non-singular matrix. Why? Because here if you have here a determinant is 0, then what happen? This will be infinity, and infinity means a inverse is not defined. A inverse is non-defined. So you have here that a inverse a determinant is not equal to 0, then only it is a invertible. Look here, we have to find the adjoint of the matrix, and for this first of all you have to find the cofactors. Okay, So cofactors we have to find. How we can find? Look here, cofactors first is, for first row is a11, then a12, then a13. These are the cofactor for first row. Then second row is 21, a21, a22 and a23. Then third row is a31, a32 and a33. These are the cofactors. 9 cofactors you will find here, and you check the sign plus minus. Okay, first is plus minus plus minus plus minus plus minus and plus. Okay, and then you keep your brackets you can mark. Okay, and these first you will not take the first row and first column. So 4 elements, cross product you do 3 minus 0, this is 3. Second, you will not take second column, so 2 into 1 2 and minus 10, minus plus 10, so you get here minus 12. Then third column you will not take, 2 into 0 is 0 and minus 6, minus 4 formula and minus 6, so you get here 6. Okay, then 2 1 means second row you will not take, and first column you will not take. So 4 elements, these you have, minus 1 into 1 is minus 1 and minus 0. Then middle column you will not take, corners you will have 1 2 and minus 2 and 1, so cross product you get 1 and minus 4, so you will have here 5, this you have 1, this you have 5. Then a23 means third column you will not take, 1 minus 1 and minus 2 and 0, so 1 into 0 is 0, and then minus 2 and minus 1 is minus 2, this will be plus 2. Okay, 3 means 3 1 means third row you will not take, now first column you will not take, so minus 1 and 2 and 3 and 5, so minus 5 and minus 6, this is you have minus 11. Now second column you will not take, 1 2 and 2 and 5, cross product you do 5 and minus 4, so you have this minus 1. Last column you will not take, 1 minus 1 and 2 and 3, cross product you do 3 and minus plus 2, minus 2. Okay, this will be 5. Wait, last column, this is 3 and minus 2, this will have 5. Okay, now first you write the cofactor matrix, and cofactor matrix, look here, this you can write, this is the first row, second row and third row. Okay, first row is 3 minus 12 and 6, second row is 1 5 and 2, 1 5 and 2, and third row is minus 11 minus 1 and 5. And we know that adjoint A is transpose of cofactor matrix. Okay, so you will do the transpose of this cofactor matrix, 3 minus 12 and 6, 1 5 and 2, minus 11 minus 1 and 5, you do the transpose. Okay, so transpose we get, you will get your adjoint A. So adjoint A will be equal to 3 minus 12 and 6, this will be first row, first column we change, second row will change in second column, and third row will change in third column. All of you understand this? This is your answer.